I ain't gonna lie, so Brad had to see him on the campus first. And he was like, bro, this man put it low.
Right in. And you
Charismatic karaoke. Turn yourself around and do the hokey pokey. Shits and giggles with the jokey joke. I'm at the Italian restaurant eating gnocchi gnocchi. Push start engine is the key to life. I'm drinking Charcoberry Fiend with the butter ice. Hop, skip, and jump with the double dutch. They having white teeth, breasts and bubble butts. But it's a downside of up, I hope you stay down. They used to laugh at her, now I'm well renowned. Broke philanthropist in my right lane. Left hand champagne, man, this champ green. I work the night shift like a streetwalker. Ignite 5, we the 5-starter. Became a mogul being global in a whole year. We driving on faith, doubters in the rear. The fashion show, high, table for 5, but we got a raid. I said we on the highway, MacArthur Maze. We got a raid. I said we on the highway. It's table for 5, but we got a race. I said we on the highway, MacArthur Maze.
Are there any more Mother Teresa's in Calcutta? Let us not forget Marshawn Lynch, a tinted cow sucker. Never try to play this for no idiot. I am not illiterate, not even a little bit. I love commas, period. Excuse me if I'm serious. Life don't really play much. Hate it when I ain't make enough. Scratch the itch. An inch away from failure. Frolic with the fixtures. D sharp, but in my barbers. Solid gold clippers. All my niggas trying to start a league. You tell me why not? Tell me I'm far-fetched. Don't tell me no more. Got a fetish to get flying. Don't need no reason. Who cares if I get high? It's my cup. I'm drinking 100 in a Lincoln Continental. Snowball breaker. It's for every freestyle that started in the basement. Take a bounce of tail. Bear in the honey. When I talk, it's God, food, books, and money.
Like a fashion show, high, table for 5, but we got a raid. I said we on the highway. Yeah, table for 5, but we got a raid. I said we on the highway. Hey.
Bam. Dope shit. Vibing, right? Oh, we've been out here vibing. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
Chilling, blood.
A lot of dope bars just went down. A lot of great entertainment. A lot of good fucking hip hop. Like I was telling you, champ.
For sure.
Like bars, like, you know what I mean? Like the art of bars is, I don't feel like the art of bars is missing.
Right.
But,
It ain't this.
well, who is behind the accounts that's pushing the art, right? What do they expect and what do they want from the art and who are they catering to? You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's an art form, right? Like music in its own right is an art form.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, but first off, could y'all introduce yourselves to the cameras and stuff?
Who you?
Bruce Shankle, Mac Maze in this thing.
You Shankle,
Black Achilles.
Black Achilles,
Champ Green.
Champ Green,
D Bledsoe.
D Bledsoe. This is me and D Bledsoe been working for years. I know all y'all been working for years, you feel me? But we had a couple interviews back in the day when I was with FCC Free Radio.
We got a song up
We
on the distros.
really?
Yeah. It's your song. You don't even remember that.
What song is that?
Narwhal.
Really?
Fab on it.
Really?
I'm gonna have to send it to you. Watch.
Send me that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Bro, I smoke a lot of weed. Like,
I see. No shade. Me too.
Okay, so we got a song out. That's unknown information to me.
Okay, let's
You
do
feel
that.
me? First off, where can we find y'all at on social medias? I know we're just talking about X and like.
Right. No, it's so Instagram, Facebook, Champ Green.
Okay.
And
MacArthurMaze.com.
yeah, MacArthurMaze.com.
That's the website?
Yeah,
Okay,
MacArthur Maze, everything.
Yeah, MacArthur Maze, everything.
Okay. So, how did y'all come together to build this conglomerate?
We were introduced through another situation where we made a couple projects.
Okay.
Those projects ran their course. We kept making music together, and Mikey ended up saying something about MacArthur Maze in a verse, and that became the name of our thing, MacArthur Maze.
dope. That's dope. No, so y'all came together as solo artists at first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody is solo artist.
Yeah.
Okay. Richmond.
Yes.
Welcome.
West Oakland.
To be specific.
Come on, man.
So as solo artists, how did you guys start individually rapping on your own?
So I took it serious. So my house burned down, and I told myself as a goal for myself, I was going to do one project, paying homage to my elementary school, Sherman, and it went from that to just getting a good rap bug to say, you know what, bam, and so now I'm here, in the present.
Okay. When did your house burn down?
In like 2010, I would say 2009. You know what I'm saying? I was always like freestyling, but I wasn't, like, okay, I thought I was hot shit, and I'm only gonna do an album if I just freestyle, and yeah, you can sign me if I freestyle, but I ain't doing nothing else. But make a long story short, my house burned down. I said, you know what? I want to do that to myself. I want to, as a present to myself. You know what I'm saying? And me sticking to that. So I did that, and I really felt rewarded.
Right. Okay.
Just by sticking to that and doing that.
Right.
And I was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? With all my folks, and was just doing their things as far as just whether it was production, and which is like, I was really pleased about that. So.
It's just the word that I pulled out of there. Rewarded. Rewarded from creating your own hip hop. Explain that feeling. I relate to it. That's why.
It was rewarding because I didn't have any big name producers or looking for a feature from somebody. Just making in-house music with the cats who I came in the game with, and also able to just get production just from my my support team.
Right.
And so to put those pieces together in the midst of the situation I was in, and the fact that I was able to scope a classic out to myself personally.
Right.
And the cat who did the production on me is with me still to this day. SK. You know what I'm saying?
SK.
So that's just you feel me? That was very rewarding. So
Right.
Yeah.
For you.
What was the question again?
What as coming up in Oakland, what gathered you to being a hip hop artist and curating yourself into where you are today?
My family they still are musicians.
Okay.
Auntie's a singer. She was singing on Pooh Man Records back in the 90s.
Fucking with gang, fucking with gang, fucking with gang.
That's dope.
My uncle, her husband, came out from under that same camp, so he came up with Pooh Man.
Okay.
They rocked into doing their own record label,
Okay.
D-Stone Records, so they always had access to studio through them
Right.
to be able to figure out how to make it happen, or try and
Right.
get them 10,000 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have what's your first solo project?
It's called Black Achilles.
Black Achilles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you put that out?
It was like 16,
Okay.
15, 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What motivated you to kind of veer off, say your family's musicians and
Yeah.
stuff, you know what I mean? Like how he said he felt rewarded creating something for himself.
Mm-hmm.
What motivated you into that direction of?
I tore my Achilles hooping. Yeah, exactly. That's what the name came. So I was just kind of depressed, you know what I mean? And it was just a way to work through the depression by being cathartic and creating some music. So it was just I made all these songs, and it was just okay, this is a project. What are we gonna call the project? What am I gonna call myself as an artist? I didn't have none of that when it came through.
It all came through that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Black ass Achilles.
Yeah, Black Achilles. Black Achilles.
How about for you?
When I started, I actually started
pursuing music, I was actually like writing songs, singing, like playing guitar in another group.
Okay.
And it was a part of a larger collective that was mostly hip hop. And well, it was all hip hop, other than what I was doing. And I would rap like to my friends or people in the group just like for fun. And you know, they told me I was pretty good at it, so I wanted to like challenge myself to still write like the messages that I would in those kind of songs, but into rap. And fast forward, now I'm a millionaire.
Get this bag, baby.
Say that.
Yeah, well, you can do it like this. That'll figure that. So boom, D Bledsoe.
Yeah. I put my first project out in 2007, I believe, when I was living in Vegas. It was for the All-Star Game 2007. I put out a mixtape that weekend. But rewind, my older brother was a producer for a rapper in Richmond in the late 80s named Ben B. Hard. And so my brother would drag me around. Ben B. Hard.
Ben B.
Pause. He would drag me to studios while he's producing these records, and I mean, it was a very analogous type of situation at the time. There were no computers and shit to do this on, so
Real.
being in there for hours watching the process,
Right.
that stayed in my brain.
The real
obviously.
old school process.
Yeah. So, it was just natural. Like Champ said, I had always been freestyling, always been writing, like in classes throughout high school, through college, everything. I got notebooks full of raps.
Right.
And no notes.
Right.
Hella raps.
No school teaching.
Yeah, little bit.
Right. Here. Keep going.
I value the books and all that. But, I was writing raps.
That's how you explore your mind more.
But, 2007 is when I got serious with it.
Okay.
Started a MySpace page. And,
MySpace.
Shout out to Tom.
Went with it. Shout out to Tom.
Okay, so boom. Now we're in 2025, right?
Yep.
Honestly, these days you don't see collectives as much. Like, 80s hip hop, 90s hip hop. You had the Locks, you had Cash Money, Hot Boys, you had Tribe Called Quest, all these different groups from all NWA.
Right.
You know what I mean? Above the Law, Wu-Tang.
Above the Law.
Yeah,
Right.
groups, mega groups,
Right.
and 3 more for the duos and shit. Most everybody is like rapping on their own, you know what I mean? Or like, even if they have friends, they don't really rap a lot together, or maybe they do a posse cut, right? How do you guys find cohesiveness and flow together to be able to keep, you know what I mean? Because I watch videos and stuff, you know what I mean? I see things on social media, different events, you know what I mean? And you guys are very fluid. Like, even when you were performing right now, everybody's having their performance while, you know what I mean, like cheering for each other in the background, right? I'm dancing while you're spitting bars. How do you guys do that?
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been around each other a lot now. Like, this is over 5 years of work now that people are catching on to and starting to see. So we put in, like Mikey said, the 10,000 hours. Like, we put the reps in, and so now it is a little seamless. Like, we go to the studio every Monday. We have a session locked in 7 to 11 every Monday, and we don't really talk a lot about what we're going to do.
You just go do it.
We decide on a beat together, and then we go at it, and it's MacArthur Maze at the end of the day. But it's something that's for sure. I think that it just matured into over time. It didn't just happen. It really took work.
I think we also realized, we just got the golden state of mind, the strength in numbers, and we better together. We support each other, and we're not exempt from,
yes, sir.
learning. That's what I'm talking
Boom. Miles, pass that over here.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mark.
Yes.
What y'all want? Boom.
Yeah. I need a soda. So. Hey, Mark, can we get some sodas? You got root beer or Coke? Coke. All right.
Coke all the way around, everybody?
I'll take a water, please.
Water? Coke free.
Coke?
Yeah, water.
Sugar? No sugar free either.
I'm good with water.
Water?
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Thank Mark.
Right?
Thank you.
Boom. Let's see. What we got here is we got burgers.
Fries gonna
Man,
be
shouts out to Campus Burger.
I got Campus Burger, man. For real.
No.
I love the
MacArthur Maze for Campus Burger.
Boom. Cheese.
Whenever I'm in San Jose,
NIL.
I go to Campus Burger.
Whatever we in San Jose, we come to Campus Burger. Boom. Fries.
Oh yeah. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I might take some Richard up.
Exactly.
Pause on the interview.
Exactly.
What's that, jalapenos down there? One time, please.
All right.
Thank you.
Boom, hey, yo, shout out to the Campus Burger. We got the burgers.
Sure.
Y'all want to eat? Said pause the video.
I know what I'm saying. Look like that's what you want.
I'll stop the video. We got you. We got you. We usually be chopping up. I chop it up with food in our mouth, but it's cool.
Okay, I mean,
Nah,
we can.
let's do it.
Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
All right, keep it rolling. Boom. You gotta. It's the experience. You feel me?
Right.
Well, so let's see. When y'all drop your first coalition project?
We dropped Black Saturday in July of
23.
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so the first project came out in 2023, right?
Right.
But you said there's 5+ years of work
Right.
behind that.
Right.
We started that project in 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Saturday was 2 years in the making. Not really recording, but just strategy and everything, and just getting it to where we wanted it to be, because nobody expected us, so it wasn't any pressure time-wise.
Right.
And so, yeah, DJ D Sharp, he did an excellent job executive producing that. Shout out to DJ D Sharp.
Right.
He produced that whole thing.
Okay.
Executive produced it.
Okay.
And it was a great experience, man. We performed a lot of shows, and it's still going. And yeah, it was a proper set-off for sure.
Okay. So boom. Now 2023. Shows start rolling. Sharp, the DJ for the Warriors.
Right.
He's always bumping. I always like him watching the Warriors game, whether it's home or you know what I mean. He's always bumping, right? How did you guys connect with Sharp though?
I've known Sharp for years, BB.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Sharp have a song together. 2011, somewhere in there, something like that. It I think it came out on like Hot New Hip Hop or something like that.
Okay.
But
Hip hop.
it was a blog song.
Okay.
But I don't think it's on distros. But yeah, I've been knowing Sharp for a long time.
Okay.
Just from being around. He's a DJ that worked a lot in Oakland.
Right.
And I was out
A
a
lot.
considerable amount of time at that time.
Right.
So yeah, from being around, and then it just came back together. Again, when we were making earlier music before starting on Black Saturday, but me and Champ just started pulling up after Ian did.
Okay.
Ian was over there making music. I was like, Sharp back in the lab. I hit him up. I was like, man, I need to, what's up?
Right.
Called Champ. We went over there. We're like 3 songs deep. Then we like, man, we need Mikey on this shit. Where is Mikey at?
Right.
Mikey comes over, starts getting on songs. It was like, hold on, but where's Rue at? And
Right.
after a while, it just became Black Saturday.
Right. Okay.
Remote sessions.
Yep.
Does everybody have a different favorite song?
Yeah, I do. I think we all. I mean, the tables for me.
It's Tables?
Tables.
Wait, period?
That
or
got
on
the
the first
video?
project?
Yeah.
On the first
I see
project
that
or
video.
period?
Right.
We talking on the first project or we just talking
In
period?
general.
Oh, okay.
That one that Rue and Chance performed, that's my
Elevate.
Elevate. That's my
Elevate? Okay.
Yeah. That's
I like that one.
off SK and DJ Basta Seed project. So although we have like our solo projects, you know, still MacArthur Maze, but we have our solo projects where we still feature on. So it's kind of Mac Maze still, but it's just another subsidiary up under
Yeah.
Mac Maze umbrella.
Well, you still have your own identity, right?
Right.
Everybody's still allowed to have their own identity,
For sure.
and that's where the team unity comes, right?
Right. Right.
Because if each individual gives each individual's space to shine,
Right.
then we could come back together and shine.
Right.
So, like I've known when I work with people and they're like they just want to be their own. It's hard to work
Right.
if y'all can't accept each other's
Right.
greatness.
Exactly.
Right. Allowing your best your brothers to be great
Right.
allows everybody to be great.
Right. Right.
So you can't try to hold somebody down.
Right.
You got to let them go, like, bruh, and like, oh, come get on this track. Oh,
Right.
we got an album coming out next week together.
Right. Right. And I think that's the beauty. Like we all like, you know, don't mind passing the ball.
Wow.
And we don't mind playing whatever position at that time. Like he may run point guard, but then at the same time,
Achilles was dancing behind everybody on that.
right. You see what I'm saying?
He's vlogging everybody.
Right.
He's dancing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then he
You
jumped
know.
in and dropped his bar.
Everybody is capable of taking the last shot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And we
Right.
all trust each other with
Right.
that.
With
It's like it's a team, right? It's like the analogy you use. It's a team. Sometimes you gotta set the pick.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta draw the play.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta say fuck the play and I'm gonna do it and just make this shot myself. Sometimes you might just throw the lob. Sometimes you might, you know what I mean? Sometimes you might get the steal that's a fast break that's making the whole play.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, it's all about the unit and the team
Right.
moving together
Yes, sir.
for the win. Like we all got the same mentality. I feel like when it comes to creating, like
Regular coach.
the song supersedes everything else.
Water?
When we creating, the song supersedes. Like, all right, you trying to outshine,
Get one of them
whatever,
waters.
you know, competition's good. But like, you're trying to make the best songs.
Okay.
So I'm like, and if that take you setting the pick,
Let's
for
get to it.
Rue to make the shot,
Yep.
then we still gonna win. We in the same team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
We don't have a problem with learning. No, do it like this.
I don't got a problem throwing the extra pass, kicking the extra pass out to the open person to splash the shot. It's all in the same.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
And it's been working, man. We've been doing a lot of special things as a
Right.
collective. Way more special things than I experienced on my own as a solo artist.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like seen a lot, been a lot of places, but it's definitely better together.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Right. And
You got into real estate.
Okay.
Careers, right? Careers outside of hip hop. How important is it to have careers outside of hip hop and be able to keep your creativity going with hip hop?
Gotta pay the bills.
So
The bay's expensive as hell.
right.
and it costs to mix and master.
Yeah.
Right.
None of that free. None of that shit free.
Yeah, and regardless of how much motherfucking talent a motherfucker tell you got, it's like that don't pay that engineer bill, or you know, I'm not getting 1,000 features and I'm charging $10,000 each feature. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes motherfucker got to collect cans with the gingerbread man just to get to the lab. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I think that's the dope. That's what I think for us. It keeps us grounded.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And also, it makes me look forward to getting to the studio.
Right.
You know what I mean? To be able to be like, oh man, today's Monday.
Right.
Like I'm hella juice. I'm like a kid in the candy store. Like,
Work-life balance type
Right.
shit.
Yeah, being consumed by some whole other shit on
Right.
the professional side.
right. So to get there and to be like, and then we be just like, it's a potluck of everything for us, whether it's a potluck on the rhymes or, a potluck on the food or a potluck on the, the clothing that we tapped in with. Like, just a plethora of game. And I respect each and every one of these guys, you know what I'm saying, art form and how they kick it.
Right.
It's very, I marvel at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, whatever superhero in the Marvel comics and, Wolverine is this and Gambit is this. It's like, I marvel at one strong suit and what their dopeness is.
Right.
And so when they come to the table and they bring it and this potluck again, you'd be like, man, this dope and tasty.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, like you can sit and be in awe of the greatness that is in front of your face that you can learn from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm super thankful and grateful for that.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, for real.
Okay.
And
It ain't really lonely, but it's scary at the top. Everyone prepared for me to drop. Packed on me and it's sticky as the fly. Fuck with me and you staring at the red dot. Keep going, I ain't never gonna stop. Ain't worried about a Nothing but a G thing, babe. Thriller and the killer, mama say. We tend to do these things our own way. It was never you, I wasn't my own way. Ayy, crop you out the box, stick the key in the locks. Memories, they don't stop. I was running crazy through the guap. Can somebody please make it stop? I just wanna make shit rock. I'm just out here aiming for the top. Snipers out aiming for my top. Police cars at every single block. Wait, tell me when you want me to stop. Wait, niggas say they want me to drop. Wait, count on me to ball like a prop. I stay far away from them. We stay far away from them. It ain't really lonely, but it's scary at the top. Everyone prepared for me to drop. Packed on me and it's sticky as the fly. Fuck with me and you staring at the red dot. Keep going, I ain't never gonna stop. Ain't worried about a
Yeah. When I was dusted and disgusted, they was laughing at my wounds. On a Chevy Chase for national lampoons. Had a garage band, but still no logic. Insecure thoughts, I felt the shots from the gossip. I felt so gothic. In a dark place, I had to backflip to get in first place. Second to none, undisputed, undefeated. They just blue devils, playing demon deacons. Awake in they forest with a golden eye stare. Hibernating game, returning California bear. Grizzly on the peak, Juju on the beat. They trying to rigatoni, catch a Tory on the tweak. They eyes wide shut cause they thought a nigga sleeping. Hit them with the fully auto light beacon. Then I took a trip and I came back triumphant. Now I'm on top with blessings in abundance.
It ain't really lonely, but it's scary at the top. Everyone prepared for me to drop. Packed on me and it's sticky as the fly. Fuck with me and you staring at the red dot. Keep going, I ain't never gonna stop. Ain't worried about a
just honestly, the finance part of being an artist was always my biggest obstacle. Because I've always been a dreamer. I've always been an organizer. So, and I've also always been recording at a high clip.
Right.
Like, it's easy for me to go and make 4 rap songs in a night's time in a 4-hour session.
Right.
It's easy for me to do that, but it's not as easy to pay to mix and master, get artwork and put
That's
that out.
facts.
And so now, in my professional era of D Bledsoe, it's making it easier to realize the things that I have planned.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I got 4 or 5 solo projects recorded and ready to go, and that wouldn't happen if it wasn't for the professional funding behind that.
Right.
Because the music don't make money until it makes money.
No, exactly.
Right.
And also what I think also a lot of times, like with artists, you may see what you see on TV, but putting that groundwork and that footwork in, whether it's getting shows or whether it's, just getting active and putting that 10,000 hours in. A lot of people, seem to take it for granted. Oh, that ain't nothing I can do with it.
Right.
But it takes a really lot of blood, sweat, and tears to really move the needle, you know, just to get a fan or to get some merch. Like, you know, it's easier said than done, you know, and then the work that you have to put in to do it just to be right here is a lot in itself.
Right.
So it's like, I don't take that for granted. I don't think we take that for granted.
Right.
You see what I'm saying now? It's like, you know, you look at the rap life, you see a 3-minute video, it's like, oh, glitz and glamour, hella cool, but motherfucker could have worked a 10-hour shift, about to go take a nap before the show. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, oh, I'm about to go buy an outfit and I'm about to go, you know, no, it's like, man, I'm about to take a nap and then I'm probably got to cook dinner for the family. Then I have to.
You kind of think of my life. I went to work this morning.
You get what I'm saying?
I tried to sleep a little bit. I made some dinner for my parents.
Right.
And then I got up and set up the cameras.
Right.
And I'm going to go back to sleep and I got to go do a gig in the morning. Then I got to go to work at night.
Right. So, you know, it's not really, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's one part of it.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I look at it as a life sandwich because a lot of times the bread, you focusing on the past, which is a slice of bread, and the present, which is a slice of bread. But what we really should be focused on is the middle, the present, where the meat, the substance is at, in order to make a great sandwich. See what I'm saying? And I think that's what we as MacArthur Maze does like now. We are planning for the future, but however, what are we doing right now in the present to move the needle?
Right.
You know what I mean? To find that flavor, or to get that flavor, or give that flavor. So, you know.
Question. Let's talk about age in hip hop.
Okay.
Tell me how y'all feel about age in hip hop, because there was one point in time where they started saying like hip hop was for
youngsters.
Yes.
Right. No, I got you.
But I grew up on Run DMC, LL Cool J.
For sure.
LL Cool J actually released one of the hottest albums last year, I feel like.
Right.
Like rock and roll artists, all these different genres, they could be creating music forever.
And it's cool.
But hip hop has been directed into a category of.
I think it's changing.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's changing with like rappers like Nas and
40. Show all of it.
People that still putting shit out now that's still relevant.
Right.
And,
2 Chainz.
And like hip hop and rap is older. So it's like it's gonna mature.
Right.
In the way that like rock did or jazz did, where it's like a contemporary artist can be in their 40s.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not looked at the same way as it would be like in the early 90s.
Right.
Like, oh, it's like 40? No.
Right.
It's over before it started.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't even get that opportunity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, and now like lifestyle rap is a thing. So it isn't just a reflection of what's going on outside my building and what I got to deal with when I walk outside. Rap ain't just that story anymore. It's bigger than that now. So now you're seeing different people with different lifestyles reflecting it in their music, and it resonates because we do have black professionals now. We do have hip hop fans that make money and make a good living. We have people that are more mature and growing up in hip hop. So it isn't just a younger perspective anymore that's necessary. Of course, the kids are always going to need kids to talk for them.
Right.
But us hip hop babies that really were born into this
in the era.
We were born into rap.
Right.
We were like my generation was like the first to be born into rap music.
Yeah.
So it's like that ain't going nowhere just because we get older. It just matures.
Okay.
And so as artists, we don't even think about we doing Uncle rap. Like we're doing our rap. This is how we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we don't really think about that.
It was hella funny when I was like in the mid-20s. I had Uncle Ronnie, and he was a rapper. He was the something he called. He was my uncle though, but he was like 50, and I mean that's like when I'm like 22 or something. Right. And he'd be like doing his little uncle bars and shit. And I'd be like, shut up, dude. But I'm them now.
Right.
You feel me? Like I'm in my 40s. You know what I mean? So like. At work they call me Unc, and I'm like, you know, all right, cool.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, one of them calls me Grandpa, right? But the other one's like Unc, and I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? Like at least at least y'all can relate to me,
Right.
And know I'm somebody of,
sure.
of knowledge that can lead y'all
Right.
to a good place, right?
sure.
But like as we grow up in hip hop, like growing up in hip hop is just like you said, we were born into the era, so it's a little bit different. Like when we were young, you know what I mean? Like it was the OGs, the vets, the forefathers
Right.
in hip hop, and they were the ones who raised us, whether it's the East Coast, the West Coast,
Right.
or the Dirty South rappers. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like I see how like every person has their own, you know what I mean, with the album covers, the you know what I mean, the
Right.
way, the artistic style, you know what I
Right.
mean? Just
Right, and also what's really dope is like, we all different ages, and we even able to tap in with the younger things by way of Rube.
That's our founding youth
You know
over
what I'm
there.
saying? Or shout out to Ian Kelly, man.
Okay.
They
was Ian Kelly, MacArthur Maze?
Of course, all day, every day.
So
We just board members right now, but real quick to kind of respond to that, for me, like as the youngest in the group, I always tell people like, I think it's hella dope to be in a field with or on a team with people that are in the same field and like have been doing it a little bit longer than me. It's almost like mentorship. And I feel like that shit doesn't happen a lot in hip hop. It's really dope to learn from these dudes, collaborate with these dudes, and just like bounce ideas and real life shit. Like
Right.
all of these dudes, like we mentioned earlier, like they have families, they have like careers that they are established. I'm a nigga from West Oakland. It's really dope to be able to make cool songs with motherfuckers who know a little bit more about it.
Right. And they can lead by example. You know what I mean? Just like you said, they have families, they're still have careers, and I feel like for the youth, like black youth, like growing up, my OGs were selling dope. You know what I mean? Like they didn't have jobs and shit.
Right, for
you know what I mean? They was pimps. You know what I mean?
for
so
sure.
like I had to learn from them, and I was like,
Right.
I can't fucking be like that though. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Like, but I respect it.
Right.
But like, it was a path
Right.
that I saw that it was gonna lead me.
Right.
Like where the world was going and shit. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Like I just didn't want to be dead or in jail. You feel me?
Right, for sure.
And like I had to get a job. You know what I mean? I was
sure.
like, fuck it, I'm getting a job. And like
For
that's
sure.
how I bought my shit, by getting a job. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? I invested my money into building what my dream was.
Right.
You know what I mean? In cinema. You feel me? Like
Right.
and as you invest and build your dream into whatever craft it is, whether it's because even the merch is now, I feel like the merch is like a part of the 5 elements because it's the
course.
fashion.
Yeah,
Of course.
Oh, it's a brand. I mean,
Yes, it is.
you get in the music, but the it stands above all of
Right.
it. Like,
Right.
People may not even know what's associated
Right.
with it, but they see it and know it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
so, like, I get approached about it often if I'm
right.
wearing a shirt or something,
Right.
and people are like, "You in MacArthur Maze?" Like, they don't know what it is, but they know what it is.
They know the symbol,
brand.
the logo.
Yeah, so
Right.
we got a real business.
Right.
It's a real black business over here.
Right.
So what's the project now?
So we just dropped. So we dropped 3 projects all together. We dropped, as we told you, in 23. We dropped
Black Saturday.
Black
Black
Saturday,
Saturday.
and then at the end of the year we had dropped Kimball's Corner EP,
Uh-huh.
produced by Noble, D Shark, SK, and Boston. That's our other producers. And then we came in last year, past July, and we dropped the Maze album,
Okay.
produced entirely by Noble. We call him the triple threat. Yeah, the triple threat vet. Not only do he shoot, he do the photos, and he produces.
Noble Bryant.
Noble?
Yeah, Nobi Bryant or Manu
Manu
Ginobili.
Ginobili.
Yeah, that's our guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out Noble.
Yeah, and then also DB just dropped the Cash Money EP.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's fresh out the grease. And
Yeah, we just want to keep it going.
Yeah.
We got shit coming. Should we talk about the shit we got coming, or is it a secret?
And you tell us.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Expect
Oh.
an EP.
Yeah.
Super dope shit.
Right.
Expect a full.
Things that I say, like if it's coming out tomorrow, the video might not come out tomorrow.
No, it's not
So, you
coming
know
out
what I mean?
tomorrow.
Like,
It ain't
if
coming
you got
out
a show next week,
Yeah.
I can't guarantee
no.
that.
Okay.
But you
No,
feel me?
Okay.
Expect an EP with a shorter collection of songs and a full length collection.
Full length.
Okay.
Also, we just dropped 25 live. You know what I'm saying? A
got a
Produced by
mixtape?
SK.
Produced
So,
by
so,
Singles.
Featuring
Video.
Hamza.
Yeah, featuring Hamza. Video coming soon. We also did like
14 singles.
14
14
seasons.
weeks.
To end off
14 weeks
2024.
You know,
Just barring off.
yeah, going
Two
off.
singles.
You know, shout out to all the producers.
That's why when I said, just come. We could just pass the mic around. And I'm like,
Right.
I knew y'all niggas could just pass the mic around and get off. I was like, yeah, let's get off. It's cool with me.
Right.
I like this shit. It's
Right.
fun. It's
Right.
We got a full clip, and we started off with 25 live because that's the motto
Yeah.
for the whole year.
Right.
Just to
You
be
know.
live the
Yeah.
whole year.
The whole year.
Like in 24, we perform consistently, constantly,
Right. Damn,
probably
every
more
month.
than we wanted to.
Right.
Before, we had a show every month.
Every month.
And up until November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
24.
multiple times a month.
Yeah.
Like we performed a lot.
Yeah.
And so this year is just really about releasing all this music that we recorded
Yeah.
along the way, because we had a whole nother album with Electric Colors, which is
Yeah.
Basta, B. Simmons, and SK. And that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
We all have solo efforts, multiple solo efforts. We got a whole calendar.
Yeah.
So, yeah. By the time they see this, something else new will be out.
We gonna be getting it out soon.
So it's big. It's
ASAP.
Oh yeah,
Vibe and
we're gonna be
Big
getting
Drive.
something else out soon too.
That's
Yeah.
it. 25 is big vibe and the big drive.
So, Rue, how did you meet this guy? So you're younger.
Yeah.
What bracket are you in?
I'm class of 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm the person that I've known the longest is one of the producers, DJ Basta.
Okay.
And he invited me to a session. I was in actually like a really kind of fucked up place. I had like a pain condition on my back. It hurt to stand up straight. I was going through like a breakup. I was making music, but like it was kind of aimless. I wasn't really collaborating. I wasn't really working towards anything. And then I got around these fools, and they were all super dope artists to me and people. They couldn't get rid of me.
Where do you see yourself going in the next 5 to 10 years?
That's a great question. 5 to 10.
That's scary.
It is, I know. Anything could happen, but
You blink and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be 2030.
I would like to have playing possibly shows out of the country with these dudes.
Yeah.
And I gotta think about this. Well, I would also like to, have a family, kids, and
Right.
too.
But
But,
rules.
Yeah, a lot more of just way more. In that time, I want to have like 300 songs out released into the world, projects, bodies of work. Way more productive, way more ready. Right.
what are some of your guys' hobbies outside of hip hop?
Can't be cooking. Don't let them.
cook.
Don't let them.
You cook.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I get busy. So
I get busy.
I get a chance to show my skills, man. At Regulars Only, just another collective, community collective. Bust down,
Okay.
throw some cool parties. So, I like to get busy on the grill.
We
with my
might bring back
folks.
the barbecues. Champ will be on the grill.
Yeah.
Little
So,
potluck type.
potluck game. Anytime where I can, cook for my folks, man, and they're able to enjoy. I get a kick out of being able to serve, and for them to be satisfied.
Okay.
With my service. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
What's your favorite dish to cook?
you can't box me in. I like a little bit of everything.
Oysters famous, so
Okay. The
Oysters?
Yeah, I make it.
What
yeah,
kind of oysters do you do?
So I do oysters, and it's mainly from my big brother Gator. So we do oysters with
Gator.
we add a little meat on
Is he a
there.
chef?
He's not a chef, but he get busy.
Okay.
He in the game though. So, we'll throw a different little meat on there and add a little bit of cilantro here. And, I mean, we got a nice little Underground Railroad mix that's really clear.
Top secret recipe.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
I need those oysters.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
I need
We're
those.
gonna- I invite you. We're gonna.
I need
we're gonna
those
invite you to a
oysters.
shindig.
Yeah, we can do
I'll
some.
make
We
it
can make
big.
some content out of that.
Okay.
We'll make some content out of
It's
that.
no problem. Matter of fact, I'm making a thing. We might do our own enclosed situation. I'll make sure.
Yeah.
You know, you be there. Yeah, send the invite. to you.
I'm an oyster fan, so
Okay.
I fucking make oyster loaves and shit. So
Okay.
when you said you cook, I'm like into cooking
Okay.
too. Yeah,
Oyster loaf.
Yeah, oyster loaves.
I never.
oyster-
What is that?
Like a po' boy.
Oh, okay. See, I never. Okay.
I was thinking like meatloaf.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I ain't never heard that. That sound amazing.
Loaf. Okay, oyster loaf. Okay. So next time when I'm saying,
You ever ate at that restaurant Aqua Fresh?
I heard of
Sound
Aqua
fire.
Fresh.
Aqua Fresh? What is it? It's on East 14th.
Oh, it used to be. I think it used. I don't know if they.
It's all the way down in San Leandro though.
Aqua Fresh. I remember that.
See if they got the
Yeah,
shit.
the seafood spot. I remember
Yeah,
that.
they call them oyster loaves and palm loaves.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a po' boy, basically the same thing.
Okay, that's
But
dope.
like we make this roux. My dad makes this marmalade, and yeah,
Is
my
that
dad
right?
has his barbecue sauce. My dad was like the family chef,
For sure.
barbecuing and shit, and he made his barbecue sauce, and he invested his money into like a little food trailer and shit.
Right.
But he got sick, so like he never got the business off the ground. But we're still working on getting it off the business
Right.
off the ground now that he's got a little bit healthier.
But the
like,
recipe's still there.
the recipe's there. Yeah, we got
Okay.
barbecue sauce. Pops is alive. He got this is our little
Is it fried oyster?
fried oysters.
You might have to bring that to the table for us, man. Oh, that's
yeah.
player.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you in the
Okay,
game.
you ready to go?
So we bought that. My dad bought that in 2020. They were still fixing it during the pandemic. So while they were building it, the pandemic hit, and then at the end of the pandemic, he got cancer, and we've been trying to keep him on point and
Right,
bring him
right,
back.
for sure.
And so we're about to get that shit off the ground this summer.
Oh yeah, man.
But
Well,
I like cooking. I love cooking, bro.
Man, we can trade some game, man.
Exactly.
We can trade some games, ain't that?
Exactly.
You know.
Y'all went to college?
I dropped out.
I went here to South.
Oh, you went to state, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played football here.
I went to Contra Costa for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was San Jose to you?
It was cool.
Okay.
It was cool. Yeah, they paid for my school. I played on the scholarship football there for 4 years.
Okay. You're talking about the Beehive and
Old school
ambassadors.
Beehive. I forgot to bring up though that some of my first recording was using the studio here in the
At state? Okay.
in the film production and television department. They had a sound studio on there and the radio station. And me and my boy used to go in there on the late night, go in on a late night with the five when there wasn't no classes in there and make some little mixtape raps and shit.
Early Achilles
Yeah.
bars.
Early, but shit nobody ever heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That kind of shit, just getting used to. Yeah, I was, when they first built this library, that's when I was here, 2000 to 2003. That's when I was playing.
Are you familiar with Jackie's place?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
I just went there last week for the first
I
time.
do like it.
It was cool.
Yeah. Jack plays good.
Yeah, it was cool.
There's a couple other places, but I think Jackie's place is our most popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got requests from my football folks told me I need to come here.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Back in yard.
Yeah, I fuck with back here. Yeah. You like them? Yeah, all right.
It's not that I don't like the backyard. It was better back in the day.
So he fell off, huh?
Not that they fell off. They kind of
They
expanded
expanded and they lost a little.
quality.
Ah,
So
That's
when
nice.
they expanded and franchised out to different places, like the meat patties were still good, but
I understand.
yeah.
I got you.
You lose a little quality when you scale up.
But I haven't been to Coconuts. Coconuts is in Palo Alto in a while. Coconuts is the mother restaurant.
Back in yard.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it was like more of a sit down fancy restaurant. That shit's fire, bro.
It's still there.
I think so. I haven't been
Wait, that's in East Palo Alto?
in Palo Alto.
Okay.
In Palo Alto.
All right, tap me in then.
Yeah, fucking power on and off. But yeah, Coconuts.
Okay.
Look up Coconuts.
Okay.
But I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know if it's still. I think it's still open. But the backyard and the one in East Palo Alto, the backyard in East Palo Alto is better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they keep the OG.
Flagstaff.
Yes. But the one that was right here,
It's not there no more?
nah. When
Oh,
they
it's not?
closed that, that's when I feel like the rest of them kind of like started to like.
Is this the one I think I came to the San Jose Jazz Festival?
Yeah.
And I would go.
That's the first one I
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be fire.
Okay.
It was fire for a minute, but like I don't know, it just it'd be like that though.
For sure.
You make your money, you sell
Yeah.
business to somebody, and you just go drop up and do
Yeah.
something different. And you know what I mean? So yeah. I just want to say I appreciate all the bars.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Is there anything else y'all want to say before we close out?
Yeah.
25 live in this bitch.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just keep
And I'm gonna
supporting
be eating
MacArthur
out my
Maze.
burger, man.
Yeah,
Get
me
another
too.
burger?
Shouts out to Campus Burger.
Right.
And keep supporting MacArthur Maze. You know, MacArthur Maze for the people. MacArthur Maze, we love y'all. Work until it works. Oh, that not in this space.
No streams of MacArthur Maze.
Instagram.
MacArthur Maze. What else?
X MacArthur Maze.
MacArthur Maze.
YouTube MacArthur Maze.
MacArthur Maze.
Comment, subscribe. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta get in.
Yeah.
I did a video on Any Given Bars for Ian, and that shit blew up.
Yeah.
So he told me he was gonna come though. He told me where's Ian at?
Man.
Have,
Family
family
thing.
Okay. What you doing? That boy spit some bars over.
Hell yeah.
He spit some bars over. It was a good day, I think. Yeah, that shit was hard. Everybody was on that, like, Ian.
What's